Hey guys. So, I have something a little different to share. And sorry, I can't. It's late. I'm tired. I have a hair in my mouth. Gross. But what I wanted to share is I had a long talk with some people that I consider very good friends and very good mentors and people that I can just kind of be honest with. Even though I was kind of scared to be honest with them, I had thought a lot between the last time that we had met last Sunday and this Sunday, and that they had wanted to meet. And at first what they had said to me about some things with my life hurt my feelings, and in no way were they trying to hurt my feelings. I'm very emotional, and so I tend to wear my heart on my sleeve, and I get hurt fast before I think through what people are saying. So that was kind of my own fault in a way, but I was mad at first. I was like, who are you to tell me that I need to take this giant leap? Who are you to tell me that I need to do this? And then this whole week I've been thinking about what they've said, and kind of some ideas that have been rattling around in my head for years, actually. And so, as scary as some of my life can be already, and as nervous as I get, I'm making changes. You guys have seen some of the health changes that I've been making this Wednesday. I have my appointment to have my nerves checked out, which is good because they super hurt this week. So I might take the next 2 days until my appointment Wednesday morning off of running. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. I just don't want to hurt right now. And things are going to be different. I kind of wanted to share with you guys a song. I've listened to it a lot. I mean, it's been out since 2009, and it's now 2012. So it's been out for 3 years. I've heard it often. It's called The Motions by Matthew West, and he's a Christian artist, and I've listened to the lyrics time and time again, but I guess I wasn't really listening, so I kind of wanted to just share some of the lyrics and kind of explain how that pertains to what I'm talking about. The first paragraph says, and I'm reading this so that I don't get it wrong, is this might hurt, it's not safe, but I know that I've got to make a change. I don't care if I break, at least I'll be feeling something. 'Cause just okay is not enough. Help me fight through the nothingness of life. And I'm going to be brutally honest right now. I'd like to feel something. I won't go into great detail because some of it's personal, but sometimes I feel very detached from my day-to-day life. I think some of it's health problems, but I think other part of it is me trying to distance myself so that I don't feel pain and I don't feel hurt. And I'm pretty good at it, actually, which is actually kind of sad. But then the next part says, I don't want to go through the motions. I don't want to go one more day without your all-consuming passion inside of me. I don't want to spend my whole life asking, what if I had given everything instead of going through the motions? And I don't want everything to be routine. In fact, I've never wanted that. I've wanted stability and kind of a foundation to put everything on, but I've never wanted things to be boring and plain and no fun. So it seems silly to me that I've tried almost my whole life to have things be boring and plain and uncomplicated. Apparently I'm very good at doing exactly the opposite of what I truly actually want. And I've found, and not all of you may agree with this, but I'm just going to say it, I found that God is my foundation, and that the passion that He gives me for loving others and helping others is the foundation to do awesome, wonderful, just bigger things than what I'm currently doing. I still think I'm helping people with what I'm currently doing, but I think it's easier to stay in this small little box than it is to jump out to things that I know that I might actually be capable of doing. And so I like this part that says, "No regrets, not this time. I'm gonna let my heart defeat my mind. Let your love make me whole. I think I'm finally feeling something." So, sorry, this is kind of emotional, so I don't want to cry. I hate crying in front of people. That's also something. I don't like being weak in front of people. I don't know why. Because then I have to explain why I'm crying, and I don't want to tell people because I don't want to let them in. It's pretty obvious. But I don't want to have regrets anymore. I've said it in these blogs before. I don't want to be the aunt for my nieces that's not there. That passes away when she's 30 years old, and granted this is worst case scenario, but I don't want to look back on my life and go, if I had only tried to write that song, or if I had only tried to write that book that I wanted to write, or if I had only tried to play music with a group once, or if I had only hung out with some kids and made a difference in their life at some point. Like, I don't want to look back and hope that I did that. I want to look back and know that God did that through me. And I don't want it to be like a prideful thing, but I do want it to be purposeful and meaningful. And I kind of want to do some stuff for me. Like, I know it's all about helping others and being there and just loving people, and I want to do that, but I also need to make sure that I not only like myself, but that I love myself, as a friend told me today. And I think I do, but I think sometimes I'm super hard on myself, and I don't give myself the same amount of grace that I give other people, and that's not fair. And I need to remember, and I'm speaking to myself in this, Daisy, you need to remember that it's okay to fail. And that if anyone laughs at you or thinks differently of you because you tried something new and it didn't work out, then you don't need them in your life. And you can just continue on and try again and do something new. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be different. trying to change the game a little. I'm trying to do the passions, things I've always wanted to do, and be me. Like I've said before, I just want to be the real me, and I'm tired. I need to remember that sometimes I'm probably going to offend people with what I say. But I need to trust that people will stick around. I need to give other people the benefit of the doubt. I've said this before. And I need to give myself the benefit of the doubt that I'm awesome enough to want to hang around with, even if I see something that someone doesn't agree with. So that's what I'm doing. Kind of roll it into this month a little bit, but I think it'll actually be an October thing, full on, full force. But I'm going to try to transition into it instead of all of a sudden getting myself overwhelmed about new things and new projects and new ideas. I need to slowly transition myself to think about it, to think purposely about what I'd like to do, set some goals, and achieve them or not achieve them. And if failure happens, at least I tried. So that's the same with the weight loss and the running